breaking, disturbing, executive order level news. In my opinion, this executive order is an attempt at a workaround at implementing martial law. I'm not joking. It is a serious executive order, and I want you guys to listen. I'm going to show on the screen. I am not going to read it verbatim. I am going to skip major sections of it, okay? Pause to read each section, or go to the site and find it and read it yourself. This is my interpretation of this executive order. I am not a lawyer. This is me attempting to read through this muggled, delusional, narcissistic man's mind, okay? These are my opinions. And after reading this executive order, my opinion is he's trying to figure out how to get the military into the states to help implement law and order. His law and order. So let's get into it. Presidential action. Strengthening and unleashing America's law enforcement to pursue criminals and protect innocent civilians. On the face of that, it sounds like you want to get rid of all the crime, right? And pause to read, guys. My administration is steadfastly committed to empowering state and local law enforcements to firmly police dangerous criminal behavior and protect innocent civilians. Yay. My administration will therefore establish best practices at the state and local level for cities to unleash high-impact local police forces, protect and defend law enforcement officers wrongly accused and abused by state or local officials. To unleash high-impact local police forces. High-impact local police forces. Is that in addition to the current police force? And of course, he has to add about how they'll be focused on pursuing, criminals and not worried about DEI, because God forbid him not include fucking DEI in here. Section 2 just talks about how now you have, instead of having like a civil defense lawyer, because you can't afford a lawyer and you're a police officer and you get in trouble for something, now you get to go to the Attorney General and get a pro bono assistant. Highest level you can get. Section 3, empowering state and local law enforcement. Here comes some fun stuff. The Attorney General and other appropriate heads of executive departments and agencies shall take all appropriate action to maximize the use of federal resources to provide new best practices to state and local law enforcement to aggressively police communities against all crimes. Pay local law enforcement more. Okay, how about let's pay some teachers more too? Oh wait, you decided to get rid of the Department of Education. I forgot. Sorry. Seek enhanced sentences for crimes against law enforcement officers. Promote, invest in the security and capacity of prisons. This one's good. B. If there's some kind of, you broke the law, you're a law enforcement, and you have some charges against you, Miss Pam Bondi's got 60 days to just make those go away. Okay, this one's one of the better ones. Are you ready? Section 4, using national security assets for law and order. Martial law much? Increase the ability for the military and national security assets in local jurisdictions to assist state and local law enforcement. The military and national security. Thought that's something we didn't do, like military on. Anyways, within 90 days of the date of this order, the Secretary of Defense, in coordination with the Attorney General, shall determine how military and national security assets, training, non-lethal capabilities, and personnel can most effectively be used to prevent crime. Non-lethal, hey? Pause to read section 5, but one thing I want to read. Lawfully and unlawfully direct the obstruction of criminal law, including by directly or unlawfully prohibiting law enforcement officers from carrying out duties necessary for public safety and law enforcement. That sounds like protests to me. Section 6 just goes on to say how they're already going to use this wonderful task force from the Homeland Security from another executive order. Just, more federal overreach. I thought Republicans didn't like big government. I don't know. So read that. Number 7 says all of those crimes, that those law enforcement and his little militia is going out to do, can't be targeted towards the federal government. Him. Just is covering his own ass. Cool. In the comments, please tell me I'm reading too much into this. Please take the time to read it. It's only like 3 pages. It's just a lot. But there's some sections in there that on the face of it, more training, more funding, paying them more money, all sound great and good, and I'm all about it. And again, on the face of it, just like finding the fraud in the government, who doesn't want less crime? But then when you get into the weeds, there was a lot of federal overreach. The military, Homeland Security, Secretary of Defense, DOJ, they're really getting involved at that state level, patrolling our communities. And what exactly does having the military come in and train? What are these police forces that he's talking about? Because to me, it sounds like he can't legally declare martial law, but he sure as hell is going to try to find a way around it. He's sure as hell going to try to get his own little militia. It's going to get a task force inside of a task force. And if this really scares me. And I really hope that I just don't know legal jargon and I'm overreacting. And I need you guys to let me know in the comments. But that is the Posh Peggy take. That this is terrifying. Peace out, people.